Alright, with a 2009 Hyundai Sonata, not Sonata, Kia Sportage, 2009 Kia Sportage, and I'll be replacing the wheels, the spindle here. The wheel bearing is bad. Alright, remove the wheel. Next thing I'm going to do is take off the axle nut here. And get this axle nut off. Then I'm going to loosen the lower ball joint. Well, I have to take off these screws here for the rotor. Get those off. And take off the lower ball joint bolts. Loosen those. Loosen the tie rod. Ready to take that off. So that's what I'll be doing next. I got the cotter pin out of here, the axle nut. I use my 30mm socket. I got a something to hold the rotor, keep it from turning. Just have to break the torque on here. There it goes. Okay. I'm going to tap the axle in here, see if I can free it up inside of the wheel bearing hub. Okay, now I got the axle free. I'm able to take off the other components. The like I said before, the lower ball joint. Loosen those bolts. Okay, what I've decided to do is take off the two mounting bolts for the caliper and bracket. There's one bolt here. That's the other bolt down there. Take a 17mm socket to get those off. Okay, from here with the rotor and caliper and bracket removed, you can see the two bolts for the lower ball joint. One here. The other one is here. I'm going to take those loose. Also take loose the nut for the tie rod. Okay, with the nut for the tie rod removed and the bolts for the ball joint loosened. Right here, I'm going to take off the spindle, the strut mounting bolts. Loosen these nuts. These take a 19mm socket. take these nuts off, and you're ready to remove the spindle. Okay, to remove the tire without damaging it, I got my tire remover tool. I got it tightened down. There's no damage to the boot for the tie rod when I do it that way. Okay, next I'm going to remove the ball joint bolts and take off the analog brake line, the sensor wire. Okay, now for the ABS cable, this connector in here, you just push this tab down and pull it down. You have to take this fender plastic off. I just was able to take off the this one fastener here and pull it down, and I was able to access it, the connector for the ABS cable, and pull it off. And there's the these two pieces here snap into the frame, and these take a 10mm bolt. 1, 2, over here 3, to remove the entire ABS line and take off that and the whole spindle hub assembly as one unit. That was the spin of the strut mounting bolt. Here's the whole spindle hub assembly. Now the install is just reverse of the removal procedure. Okay, I got the strut the spindle bolts in position, and I'm going to align the ball joint, the lower ball joint, and connect that. Okay, so I finally got the lower ball joint lined up and the bolts in position. So now I'm just going to tighten up the lower ball joint and the strut to spindle assembly. Okay, I got lucky on the outer tie rod. This one tightened in. Just got to line it up so I get the cotter pin in there. Then I'm going to torque the 2 bolts for the lower ball joint, and reinstall the caliper and rotor. Okay, I have the rotor, caliper, and bracket installed. I also installed the ABS wire here and up behind the plastic where it's connected at. All that's left is to torque down this axle nut. It's about 120 foot-pounds of torque, and reinstall the wheel.